What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Welcome into the stream. First of all, for everyone that's jumping in and joining with us, the chat is still messed up. YouTube is having, there's multiple reports of a lot of YouTube live streams having issue with the chat right now. I don't know why some are getting to go through and some aren't. I was trying it on my phone with my Darb account and it's not posting any of mine. It doesn't really look like even the back-end Rocket Scooter AI isn't going through. So looks like some of you are getting through. So just keep trying. Maybe they'll get it situated here for the rest of the night. It's going to kind of stink because, man, the chat is the vibe here. The chat is what this stream is really all about, the community here at the Rocket Scooter Night Shift. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Brad. I am the Night Shift streamer on the Rocket Scooter channel. We have 3 streamers here that go on all day long. Matt is streaming in the morning, doing his 100K to $1 million challenge. Neon is streaming in the afternoon, and man, he had a fantastic show today. Even stayed late for all of us so we could get the Nvidia earnings out. We got them out, and man, big beats. Let me go back and pull up the let me go back and pull up. I just had it up, and then I was looking to see what was going on with the YouTube chat stuff. All right here. So their estimates and the results, right? So their estimate for revenue was 65.6 billion was kind of the consensus. They came in at 61.1 billion, blowing that out of the water by 3.9%. Their earnings per share, the EPS, the estimate was $1.52, came in at $1.62, a 6% beat on that. They had 62.3 billion for the quarter on data center revenue, which was a record. All the AI stuff, of course, but their guidance was huge as well. Their forward outlook was super strong. They're anticipating, analysts were kind of anticipating quarter one into fiscal year 2027 to be 72, and their guidance came in at $78 billion. So huge guidance, but it was just a record year for them. 215.9 billion is up 65% from the prior year. That's insane. Gross margins were high. Company returned significant capital to shareholders with buybacks and dividends. I mean, it was just a huge beat. And now what's happening is you're getting this sell-off. And so it's almost like you get this big drive up over the last day and a half. Was that the pricing in anticipation of that? And now we had a gap down, right? This is ES. Let's jump over to NQ. We had a gap down. Let's see, we closed around 461, opened right at 400. So about a 60 point gap down. And now at the very initial, we couldn't even get back to the half gap fill on that, and it sold off. And then it tried to stall, and then all of a sudden we get this waterfall movement here. You're getting a lot of selling pressure. Buyers, we get a great bounce off of the overnight dynamic HP. Gave you about a 35, 40 point bounce there. And until we reclaim some of this, the afternoon session kind of resistance support levels up here around 359, until we can get back up and maybe reclaim and start pushing in this gap, it feels like the seller's in control. It feels like this waterfall here, this kind of sell-off with momentum. You get a little bit of buyers coming in, maybe some shorts taking some profit here. And now it's just kind of starting to chop a little bit in the range. And so it's really kind of interesting. If we jump up to the daily chart here, let me pull up to the daily chart. Let me turn off all the markings and stuff so we can see what's going on. We've been in this chop, you know, we all know what's been going on. We know that this has just been a nasty time to trade, a very bipolar market, hard to find a bias. Neon talked about it a lot on his stream today, that it just makes trying to have a feel or a bias in the day or how the market is reacting very difficult to trade. And we've just had big down days, big up days, big down days. We barcoded here for like the last week. And then yesterday we started getting a big bull run, and then all day today anticipating the earnings, just massive run back up. And it feels very bullish, doesn't it? Like when you're in the day and you're watching the price move so aggressively higher, you're like, okay, we're finally going to turn the corner here. We get the big, huge beat on all of the earnings reports from, we get the big beat on the earnings reports from Nvidia, and you're like, this is fantastic news. This should be the catalyst that the market was wanting to see to really start shooting for all-time highs. Like, get us out of this nasty middle ground that we've been in. But look where we are. Even after all of that, we get the beat, we get a little bit of a pop on the beat, and then it starts selling off. And then now we've gapped down, start selling off. We're right back in the middle of all of this. We're right back in the freaking middle of all of this. And who the heck knows what's actually going to happen. If you're just joining the stream, YouTube is having a lot of issues right now with chat. Farina finally got through. Messages aren't coming through. You can type them. It seems sometimes if you type it multiple times, sometimes it'll pop up. But not all messages are coming through. So just keep trying. I know it's probably going to be a bummer and might affect the stream tonight. I hope it doesn't. I'm trying to see if there's any other information out there about the chat, because I need you guys, man. I need you guys. We're a fam. We do this together. And if we don't have... I need to get on my trading scene. I've been on my trading scene. Y'all have no idea what I'm talking about here. Sorry, I was on the daily chart and no one could even tell me. Chat couldn't even work to tell me, hey, turn on your charts. So we're back in the middle of all of this crazy middle ground on the daily chart, right? This is what I was saying. You get these big down days, big up days. We kind of barcoded. We had a big push up today in anticipation of Nvidia earnings being really good. And now you're seeing a sell-off. It's not a super aggressive sell-off, but it is to gap down like this. I'm going to turn my stuff back on. To gap down, not try to fill that gap from the earnings and then just start to sell off. It almost feels like, man, if we take out these lows, the overnight dynamic MHP is definitely in play. DD bands down here. If we can't reclaim some of these support resistance areas that we set up in the afternoon session going into the market close, if we can't get back above and hold that, it definitely feels like you might see some more downward selling pressure into this. So, but welcome in, guys. I know the chat's not right. I know you guys are probably trying to type and you're seeing your messages go up, but no one else is seeing them go up. I tried doing it on my phone. My messages aren't showing up when I type them in on my phone over here. So there's some kind of outage going on with YouTube right now that's not allowing everyone's messages to show up. So I know some people are getting through, but Kennedy, Teach Like 80J, Adam, Devil Jinx, Don Tuchan, Farina, Jasmine, Tuculus. Welcome in, guys. I'm glad you guys are here. And there's a lot more than that are actually watching the stream right now. Hit that like button, please. This is today is like the first, like we just finished our first full week of night streams ever on the Rocket Scooter. We have broken ground. We're taking ground. We're quickly becoming one of the largest evening streams for day tradings in the Asia session. We're here, man. We're kicking butt and taking names, and we will soon be the largest stream. In a few months, I promise you, we're going to be one of the largest streams, if not the largest stream in the evening session. And a lot of that's going to come down to you guys helping this, because we got to get the algo to pick us up. We got to get the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, to pick us up and start putting us into other people's feeds. And that happens when you guys engage, when you guys like, when you guys subscribe, when you guys share this video, start posting it, getting other people to pop in. That's what's going to help us grow. We've already, I didn't really know what to expect when we started this a week ago. But man, I've been super happy with how we've been doing it. Man. We've been averaging almost 4,000 viewers, between 3,500 and 4,000 viewers every single night, which is fantastic viewership. Great engagement levels, good subscriber levels. You know, our viewers to likes is always very, very high. So do me a favor, hit that like button on your way in. It does help out the stream, because we want to continue to be one of the dominant streams in the Asia session. So how was your day today? Were you green? Were you red? Did you blow up an account? Did you breach an account? Did you reach a payout? It doesn't really matter what happened, because it's a brand new trading day today. All the prop accounts reset, and what happened yesterday, don't let it define. Don't let it come into today. Don't let it happen. This is a brand new day. We reset. No trades today, says Dave Mack. Market Vision, welcome in. Chris Trader, welcome in. Glad you guys are here. Naruto Uzustaki, I'm late, but it's okay. We're having some problems with the chat. Y'all just keep trying to type in there. I don't know why some people's messages are going through and some people's aren't, but there is a widespread report of a lot of YouTube live streams are having some issues right now. So we're just going to have to do the best that we can. We got to work with what we have, you know. The definition of excellence is doing the best you can with what you have. And so we're going to hopefully see what we can do here. What happened for me right now, you can see I got a few little green numbers over here on my board. I did try to buy the open. So literally as soon as the market opened, I hit buy. I got in right around 25,394 on this My Funded Futures Rapid account, which I won on Matt's lunch hour with Matt, or whatever it's called, lunch money with Matt. I won a 50K Rapid account from My Funded Futures. So shout out, hey, My Funded Futures, super happy about that. Because our sacrificial lamb account from last night's stream just got completely blown up. It was really close. I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw that it had gotten really close. But then your session kicked in and it just took off, and it took our sacrificial lamb that we had put up for the stream for the State of the Union. That was fun though. That was fun just hanging out for the State of the Union with you guys last night. It was a good stream, good vibes. And hopefully we can get some more good vibes going here tonight. We've got Nvidia earnings now tonight. I think we've got tomorrow. Let me see. Tomorrow we've got news coming out tomorrow as well. Hold on a second. Let me look here. Tomorrow we've got initial jobless claims coming out tomorrow. So that's going to be big. That's at 7:30 or 8:30, I guess, depending on what time frame you're in. So we still have more news that could potentially get the market moving. It was really interesting today. VIX closed way below triple B today. You can see our triple B that we set in the middle of the month each as the VIX expiration carries over and we start a new month on the VIX. When it's trading above, we can expect more bearish activity and more volatility. We have broken down quickly today and closed very far below. And just to give you a little bit of an overall glimpse of what this looks like, when you go to the daily chart here, you can see, bull market through the summer. This is where VIX was living when we were just basically click buy before the market. We're heading back down into that territory. So feels like as far as that greater market piece of information, it definitely feels like you should be more bullish. Is this just a little bit of profit taking on this news, and then tomorrow we finally get our pop? We finally push out. We're right back in the stinking middle of this, and it makes me so angry, man. It's just, I want to see the market do something out of here, because until it gets out of here, it just makes me feel antsy, man. We're getting some signals that we might be turning the corner. The Nvidia information, maybe that's it. Maybe that's exactly what we needed, and that's what's going to turn the corner here for us. Don't know. Coming back up here to the VWAP of the session currently right now. It'll be interesting to see if we can, I think for me, if there's going to be a run back to try and fill this gap down, I would want to see a close, back above in the 360s. I want to see us put in a higher high, put in a higher low, and then make a strong run and get a good strong close back above all of this, where we were just kind of chilling, waiting for all the Nvidia news to come out. But very interesting price action here right off the start in the Asia session. So still chat, guys. The chat is having a big issue right now on YouTube, so just keep trying to put stuff in there. I don't know if it's going to come through or not. Some people are getting lucky and their messages are popping through, and others are not. So, but I'm glad you're in. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, please share it out. The accounts that we have, so we've got, let's just do a rundown on the accounts that we're working with tonight. Our Lucid Black account that we've had since we started a week ago, sitting basically right where we were yesterday. Didn't really do anything with it today. My job, I think I told y'all yesterday, but my job at the church, we have a big, huge conference that's going on this weekend, and I've been in production meetings every day, follow-ups, working with we have an outside production company coming in because it's so big that they're bringing in a ton of stuff to help us, and it's just been busy. So I didn't really have a whole lot. I had my earpiece in, and I had my phone and the stream going on my phone wherever I was. But I didn't really have a ton of time to trade today. Unfortunately, real life was calling. So this account blew, and I don't know why it still shows up on, when I log into Tradevate, it still shows up, and I don't know why. If anybody knows how to clear the Lucid, like I've cleared it inside the Lucid dashboard, you can go in and like turn off or you can manage breached accounts or whatever and turn them off, but it still shows up here. I don't know why. We've got this Lucid Flex account, 25K, that is basically cleared the $1,000 profit or the drawdown. Like it's basically almost locked that in. We need to get to 1250 to pass that one, about halfway on the other one. This morning I picked up, I don't know if you guys know this, but Lucid is having a 50% off sale on any account. It's crazy. Great sale. I don't know how long it's going on, but you can get 50% off any Lucid account, and you can use it 2 times. So if you use code Rocket Scooter right now, you can go to Lucid and get 50% off, and they're one-time activations. So like you can get a 25K for, I don't know, like 45 or 50 bucks. I got this 50K for I think 60 bucks or something like that this morning. I picked it up for 50% off. So got a little bit, I did trade that one a little bit this morning before all my meetings kicked in, made just a little bit on it, and just to kind of get it off the ground. Down here is the MyFunded Flex Rapid account that I actually won in the MyFunded Futures lunch hour with Matt. I won that today on their giveaway. It's a Rapid account, which I've never traded their Rapid accounts. It's their kind of version of the TPT and the Apex daily payouts, where you can, pass pretty quickly. Once you clear the buffer, you can clear it in one day and you're eligible for payouts. But after you pass, during the evaluation, it's end of day drawdown. But when you pass and go to the sim funded stage, It's intraday trailing drawdown, which is just kind of a bear. Most people do not like those. I'm not a fan of them, which is why I've never really used the rapids, but I won the account. So let's see what happens. For me right now, I'm not interested in trying to chase this back long. The overnight HP, did anybody take the overnight HP play here long off of this bounce? You got a nice little 40-point bounce off of that. Did anybody sell? Did anybody take sells and catch that waterfall down to the HP? So it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out, to see if the sellers can hold. Do the bulls step back in, and do we see price start to try to rally back up into these highs and try to fill this gap and go higher? Are we going to drop down to MHP? Man, if we drop down here tonight, I will go hard on these evals with at least a couple of them. I will go hard on at the overnight MHP and DD band down here. I don't know if we get there, but that's what I'd be looking for right now. I'm not going to get into a position in between the open and the HP level. I would rather buy from here, or see if we can reclaim and start getting some putting in some higher highs and start melting back up to the Asia and maybe potentially fill that gap. The ES, yeah, we can look at the levels here. So ES levels right now, the overnight levels, we got the same bounce off of MHP here. Gapped down, of course, and it basically looks exactly the same, but there's your levels on MHP. DD band down here around 69.09. This close and half gap is from this morning. I'm just leaving it on the chart for right now. And the upper DD band is way up here at 70.42. So there's your ES levels if you want to take a quick snapshot of your dynamic HP and MHP. But welcome in, guys. Hit that like button. We're going to see what kind of any kind of momentum we get, especially at the top of this hour, when we get into the 8 o'clock hour, get some volatility kicking in, that Asia session kind of ramping up. We'll see if this sell-off was just, some basically people running up into the Nvidia. We see they get the beat and now they're just like, hey, let's take some profits. Or is this actually going to be a sell-off? Is the market going to respond to good news and send us back down? Because right now we're just sitting in the chop again, man. We're just sitting in the chop. On NQ. ES actually looks a little healthier. ES is closer back up to the all-time highs up here. In fact, if you get to DD band tonight or tomorrow's session, you're making all-time highs on ES here. NQ is still caught in the middle, so sell the news, buy the rumors. That seems to be the play. Seems to be the play. Just kind of reaching back up, a nice bounce off of HP here. Kind of falling back up to this feels bearish to me. It feels like we're not able to get any bullish momentum. Feels like we're gonna just either move sideways or continue lower, and maybe either retest HP or drop harder into the overnight MHP down here. That's what I'm waiting for. Either another buy opportunity from here or a buy opportunity from here. But Miracle, I stream in the Asia session, but I trade. Most of my trading actually happens in the New York session. I trade, that's when I typically trade. But since Matt hired me to be the night shift streamer, I am learning and getting comfortable with how the market moves and how to trade it. I'm still learning, really overall. I am not a full-time trader. I have a day job. This is eventually, hopefully, becomes the day job, is just trading. And part of me being here is that journey. I'm one of you guys. I sit in the chat and I watch Matt trade. I sit in the chat and watch Neon trade. I watch the bootcamp videos. I try to get better and better. And I have gotten better and better, especially the last 9 months. Since joining Rocket Scooter, the level of consistency has gone up tremendously in my trading, and being able to pass evals, get funded, and get to payouts. That consistency level has increased dramatically. And I've got a knot in the back of my shoulder. It's freaking killing me. I need Lady Darb to show up and give me a back rub. Let me see if there's any other information. No, it looks like YouTube stuff is still just not working. Zabulkire says he's in a long from 943 on ES. That's right down here at the HP level, which was a great buy. These are definitely typically when you open. So let me go over here to Rocket Scooter. If you look at Rocket Scooter liquidity maps, when you open above the blue and the orange line, it's a bull long up is what the BLU stands for. You can see all the notations down here. When you open above, your 1A is the gap and go. The 1B is the sell to the blue, and then you go. So that's exactly what happened. That was the play to take here. If you were looking and interested in feeling bullish, that's what you were looking for. Now, we don't have a lot of the power tools. Like, we don't have all the resilience indicators. We don't have the bull zone, bear zones. We don't have liquidity maps. We don't have any of that information heading into the night shift, the nighttime trading hours here. We have our DD bands, which are very powerful to keep price kind of within certain ranges. We have our yellow and red lines. We have our overnight HP and MHP levels to work with. I don't think chat is fixed. I don't think it's fixed, Mark. I think it's just very sporadically letting people get messages in. So, and it's probably going to not be great for our stream tonight. 1 week in, and I feel like it's going to be kind of a not great. We've been on a roll. We've really been building momentum. We've been having our highest numbers of views and concurrent views ever. And if people can't interact and be on chat, man, it really cuts down on the vibe and the overall just, feeling of what's happening. I'm seeing some more messages start to come in a little bit more. So, and Jinka says, if you see this message, it is. If not, then it ain't. I see both of those. Ichimoku says, hey. Mark says, seems like the button is broken because there are 173 people watching, but only 84 likes, which is weird. Yeah, come on, guys, hit that like button. There's 175 people in the stream right now. Go ahead and hit that like button, man. Let's get those likes up. We got a couple giveaways to do if we can get chat to work. It's going to be hard to do a giveaway if chat's not working. And I feel like if chat's not working, I may hold off on the giveaways just to be fair. We'll see. Hopefully YouTube gets its crap together and gets all this stuff turned back on. Teacher's like, you can still do a giveaway. Trust me, only 3 of us will enter. Sorry says, just passing through, bro, but taking tonight off. Love from London. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, and thank you for being here. Hit that like button before you get out of here. But I really do appreciate you stopping in just for a little bit to say hi. Mark says, I might win tonight. It's working for me. I am trading micros. I am not trading minis. I'm not trying to YOLO. And with the amount of drawdown I have, the 25Ks only have 1,000 drawdown. The 50Ks, both the Rapid and this Lucid Flex, have 2,000. But that's still that can get eaten up very quickly when you're trading minis. That's not a big drawdown amount. So micros is for me, the sensible way to, take your trades, take your green, and then rotate into a new account and just keep going. And just so you can see, here's my Lucid dashboard. This eval right here is the brand new 50K eval that I picked up this morning because they're having a 50% off sale at Lucid right now. 50% off up to 2 purchases on any account. And so I picked this one up this morning, made a little bit of money this morning, and then made another, well, no, I haven't traded it. I haven't traded it tonight. So that's where that one's at. Let's go back. This one is the one that is closest to profit. Made $67 on it today. Just a little baby trade. Haven't had any red days on that account yet. So just baby stepping our way up, getting closer to getting that one passed. And then the Lucid Black. A little mixed bag here, but we're up. This is what it looks like to cut your losses and, you know, let your winners run. So had a couple really good days, couple small days, couple small losses. And we're sitting about halfway to our profit target. So those are the Lucid accounts. And this is the new brand new My Funded Futures Rapid that I just picked up today. It doesn't have any information on it because this was the first trade I took on it was tonight. It won't show up until tomorrow's, the 26th calendar day trading session. So those are the accounts we're working with. See what happens. We'll see what happens. Marcus says, do you have a pet bird? You look like you might have a pet bird. You should have a bird sitting on your shoulder while you stream. Really? Do I put off pirate vibes to you guys? I didn't think pirate vibes was kind of the move, but you know, I don't know. Where are we going from here, guys? We had a gap down, a failure to fill the gap. We kind of sold off. We had we sold off from basically 25,400 all the way down. It's like a 120 point fall at the open. Bounced off of HP, consolidating slightly higher. Is this a bear flag? Are we going to sell off? Are sellers going to take control? Or are we just kind of chop around until we get into the 8 o'clock hour and see what the full Asia session brings us? You like Lucid over TPT or Tradeify? So I like Lucid only because when you get to sim funded, the Lucid Flex and the Lucid Black, they keep with their end of day drawdown. I don't like trading accounts with intraday drawdown. I don't know anybody that likes trading intraday drawdown. Like, it's not fun to trade. They're designed, they entice you with the finish line reward of saying, hey, you can get daily payouts, you can pass, and your first day of trading your sim funded account, you can get a payout that day. But what they don't tell you is that the entire time you're in a position, as your trade is moving, your drawdown is moving up with you. And so if your trade moves up and you're in the green, your drawdown moves up, you're in the green, and now your trade starts to reverse and comes back to break even. You hit your drawdown and you blow the account. You didn't even lose money. You just lost potential profits, which is, it's almost like predatory lending. I mean, I kind of look at it like predatory lending. It's like, man, you got to take your base hits when you're trading those intraday trailing drawdown, unrealized profit drawdown accounts. You basically have to go, look, I'm going to aim for whatever my 1-to-1 risk is, and I'm going to close it out at the top, wherever that 1-to-1 is, because I'm not going to take a chance that, and then you have to do that however many times your base hit is to get you to clear that buffer. You have to do that many times in a row. And it just sucks, man. It's frustrating. It's stressful. You got to really kind of micromanage those things. It's just not a pleasant trading experience. So I don't like any account from any firm that has intraday trailing drawdown. Not a fan. I want end of day drawdown or static. That's what I want to trade. Dead Chris Bounce, when you say sim funded, that means you're doing demo money but get payouts. Yes. So when you're trading with prop firms, you go and you pay to take the eval. and you pay for whatever account, a 25, a 50, a 100, 150K account. And each of those accounts you trade to a certain profit. You have to reach a certain profit target without violating your max loss limit, which is a drawdown, whatever amount they give you. So like for instance, the Lucid Flex accounts that I'm trading here on the stream, they're 25K accounts. They have $1,000 max loss limit, and they have a $1,250 profit target. So as I make profits at the end of the day, whatever profit I make by the end of the day, that drawdown, when the clock turns over, that drawdown amount comes up to stay $1,000 underneath that high water mark. And then once I hit that profit target, they transfer you into a sim funded account. It's still paper money. It's still demo. It's not a real live account. It's not real money. But if you trade that account and make profits on it, and they have most sim funded accounts have other parameters, like you have to have 40% consistency. Like you can't have any one day's profit be more than 40% of the overall total profit that you've made. So they have consistency rules, not all of them, but some of them do. Some of them will have a minimum amount of trading days that you have to make. Like you have to have 5 days of $100 profit before you're eligible for a payout. And so then once you reach all of those requirements on a sim funded account, you can request a payout off of those simulated profits, and they will send you a cut. 80-20, 90-10, every firm has their own amount, differs. It just depends on what account you're trading, the parameters of that account, and so on and so forth. So it is paper trading. All of it is paper trading. It's not real money. These orders are not actually going into the market. So if you're like, oh man, the market came and robbed me, my stop was right there, it stopped hunting me, it took me out. It's not real money. They're not real orders. There is no order going into the market. The market does not know that any of us trading prop firms exist. It doesn't care. It doesn't mean anything at all. Nothing at all. It's completely play monopoly money that we're playing with here. The opportunity to actually make a big return on your investment trading prop firms is real. The payouts that you get, real money when it hits your account. You can buy a Flex account, or you can get a 50% off any Lucid account right now, spend 50, 70, 40, $100, whatever. You can turn that into $1,000 payout, a $2,000 payout, a $5,000 payout. Very, very possible. The statistics say most of us won't, but it is very possible, which is why so many people have just launched themselves into the prop space, trying to learn how to do it. You can take a little bit of money and get a big return on your investment. Trading within a couple weeks, you can turn that $100 into a 10x or 20x. It happens every day. So, yeah, the drawdown game is where they get you. The prop firms are in the business to make their accounts enticing enough for traders to want to attempt it, but make it difficult enough that the risk is in their favor. It's the house edge, right? It's like when you go to Vegas, every game you play, the house has an edge. And over time, the house is always going to be profitable because it's the law of statistics, the law of large numbers. They know the edge that they have. And if you're trading with a good prop firm, they have a good risk management team that is constantly evaluating their accounts. They're constantly evaluating the market, and they're manipulating these accounts, pulling some accounts, introducing new accounts, changing rules on some accounts, so that they can manage their risk. The more money that people pay in, the mass percentage of those people fail. And then they use those funds to pay out on these sim funded accounts. They use those failure funds to pay out traders that, I don't want to say get lucky, but the very few that can reach payout, that's how they pay them out from those, all of the evaluation fees that come in, and people just blow their accounts. They don't want you to be profitable. They make more money the more you fail. And so they're going to give you very tight and restrictive drawdown rules. They're going to give you very tight and restrictive consistency rules. They're going to give you, they're going to try to entice you. Hey, daily payouts. You can get daily payouts on this account, and you can get payouts from day one when you're funded, right? It sounds so good to be true. It sounds so amazing. I would not be trying any longs here, and I'm not going to try and short into this. Again, the only thing I'm interested in, it looks like we're selling off. The bulls could not. This was just a little bounce, a little profit taking, little buy up, and now you've seen us put in a lower high. The sellers are starting to step back in. If we take these lows, expect to see continued selling pressure down into the MHP level. I might try a small buy here, a very small buy here, maybe one micro on an account, but I will look to load up down here tonight. That's where I would want to take a buy. If I'm going to take a buy from anything, it's going to be down here. Otherwise, I'm going to sit on my hands. No reason, no rush to push a button. No reason to try to guess and try to just put my feelings on what the market should do. That's how we lose. But yeah, they entice you with all of these accounts. With the benefits of the accounts are what they use to market and tell people, hey, this is going to be good for you. But when you really dig in, you realize once you get into it, you're like, man, this is set up for me to fail. And so they're playing into the fact that most traders out there don't have the mental ability, the mental game, the mental side of trading. They know the more days they require traders to be in the market, the more likely they are to blow up. Like consistency rules, like 40% consistency means you have to trade for at least 3 days before you're eligible for a payout. And then they'll say, but it's not just 40% consistency. The minimum payout is $500, right? So now you can only take 50% of your profits, which means you have to get a $500 payout, you have to make $1,000. And your biggest day can only be 40% of that 1,000, right? I mean, they put all of these little rules and all these mechanisms in place to trip you up. I mean, that's their job, is to try to trip you up. They are not, no matter what they say, they are not in the business to see traders be successful. Now, from a public relations standpoint, from a regulation standpoint, they have to say, hey, we're trying to find profitable traders that we can move into a live account. And Matt's talked about this a lot. If you get moved to a live account at a prop firm, it's because you're kicking their butt and they don't want you to make any more money. You've beat their system and they're punishing you by putting you into a live account. That's the God honest truth. Every single one of these prop firms, they have a live program. Number one, to say if regulation does step in and they're like, hey, this isn't just like a big pyramid scheme or whatever, or Ponzi scheme, whatever you want to call it. They have live programs. They move traders to an actual real live account because those traders are too good and they're beating them. And they don't want them to be getting 50K payouts, 100K payouts, 500K payouts, $1 million. No prop firm wants to pay out any traders that are getting that good. They will move them to live. And it's a punishment because you've been too good. It's their way of saying you're a card counter. You're no longer allowed to play in this casino anymore. But it's fair. And we all know the rules when we buy their accounts. we all know the game that we're playing. We all know that the vast majority of us are not going to succeed at the prop firm game, but we keep coming back because the ROI, the potential return on investment on such a small purchase, is what draws you in. And we don't have, most of us, the reason we go to prop firms is because we don't have a large amount of capital. I don't know where that came from. My Midwestern, I was born in Illinois, my Midwestern roots coming out, capital. We don't have a large amount of capital to just plop into a brokerage account and get the same return. Like, it's easier for us to risk $100 and trade for 2-3 days a week or whatever, blow the eval, spend another $100, get that one passed, try to get to a payout. Like, it's easier for us to trade and to learn in the prop firm environment and risk very little. And when those losses do occur, it doesn't hurt as much as us putting 5K, 10K, 20K into a brokerage account and losing all of that. That's a more painful learning experience. And so there's a lot of great benefits to trading prop firms, a lot of great benefits. I have made the most money ever trading prop firms, thousands and thousands of dollars in the last 6 months trading prop firms, and specifically because I've been using the Rocket Scooter tools and just kind of trading strategy. So welcome in, guys. It does look like chat's picking up a little bit better. If you're having some problems and you're just joining us, there is a YouTube glitch with the chat on YouTube Live. There are a lot of channels that are having issues. Not everyone is being able to get into the chat tonight. So you just have to keep trying, keep typing. If you're typing and you're like, man, he's just ignoring me, I'm getting ghosted, it's not. It really is just YouTube stuff is not working right. So it does look like more and more people are starting to be able to get into chat. So that's good to see. Ascendancy, what's up, man? Ascendancy says, I took 10K from my funded futures in January, got moved to live, then lost the account in 2 weeks. The daily loss limit killed me. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, if you make a lot of money, they're going to move you to live, and that's a punishment. They didn't ban me. They let me buy eval straight away. Yeah, there are some prop firms that if they move you to live and you blow that account, they'll let you go back to the purchasing eval. Some of them have like a cooling off period where, like, if you blow your live account, they won't let you make any new purchases for like 30 days or 60 days or whatever. They call it like a cooling off period. What's up, Sam Reddy? Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Devil Jinx, your text here. I see it. I can see some of you. Some of your chats are coming through, which is going to be great because we really need chat to show up. That's what this stream's about. This stream is about this community that we're building here in the Asia session. This stream is all about the vibes that we do together. I'm just the host. I'm just kind of the moderator of this whole night show. Go to ES. Yeah, we can go to ES. We'll take a look. Looks very similar to NQ, you know? I mean, it's basically they are following each other very, very closely. I'll put NQ over here, and I'll put ES over here. How about that? I didn't transfer any of my drawings over? Really? That's weird. Huh. Anyway, there it is. They're moving pretty much in tandem with each other right now. Not a lot of difference. Had the same gap, and we fell off. They both fell to HP, caught HP, and had a bounce, and now we've just been in our little choppy range here. Tyler says Top Step won't let you trade live and sim simultaneously. Yeah, typically when you get moved to live, they close off any sim funded accounts that you have or evals. They shut it all down. I don't know if they like actually close it or just push pause on them, but you can only trade live if they move you to live. Nvidia dump, yeah, man, we had a big beat, and looks like it's a sell the news kind of event so far tonight. Phidias just moved you to live after 2 days on their static 25K. Really? Interesting. 2 days. Did you make some huge profits or something on the 25K viral pulse? Fraser says, hey, what's up, Fraser? It's good to see you in here, man. Headlight review, you got resilience? No, we do not have resilience on the night stream. That's resilience is tracking the underlying stocks that make up the SP, NQ, all that kind of stuff, right? S&P and NQ, ES and NASDAQ. And so we get our resilience numbers when the stock market is open and the options market is open, and those are both closed. And so we have no way to track. There's nothing is moving that it can track. So we don't have any of the, I call them the power tools. We don't have any of the power tools in the night session. We just have our levels. But let me show you something. This is really freaking cool. I'm gonna go back just to the NQ chart here. When the market opened, before the market opened, in the Discord, Matt gave us our overnight HP and MHP levels before the market opened. We drew this line and we said, this is where we can anticipate high volume node to show up. The market's going to react when price hits that level. We drew that line when the market opened. We have no idea if it was going to get there. We just know that if it does get there, we're going to see a volume spike. And look what we got. The biggest volume spike of the night at HP. That's the power of the predictive analysis of the Rocket Scooter tools. It's fantastic. It's one of the best trading, predictive, forward-looking, actionable trade plans that you can have. And at night, this is what we have to work with. And if that's all you took, if that's the only trade you took today, you could be done for the night and just be like, made my money. I got my 40 points off of NQ here. And I'm done. 50 got my 50 point bounce, whatever it is you're looking for. Close the charts, go have a nightcap, hang out with your fam and chill, Netflix and chill, whatever. It's the beautiful part. We said, hey, there's going to be volume come in when we get here. Bam, we get volume. If you look at ES, this yellow line is a market limit buffer line that is calculated from some point in the distant past. We drew this line. I don't know when this specific yellow line got drawn, but it was on the market and we were like, hey, look, when price gets there, we're going to get a reaction. We're going to get volume. Look at this. Do you see this? You see the volume that comes in when we touch that? It was drawn, I don't know, days, weeks ago, maybe we drew that yellow line from some other move and bam, you get your volume. These forward predicting volume levels are just absolutely incredible how consistent they are. It doesn't mean, it's not saying, oh, you should short from there. And it's not saying you should buy from there, but it is saying if you're in a trade, when you're approaching that, that's where you should maybe look to get out if you're in a long. Or if you see a strong move through and it breaks through and comes back and retest, you can be like, hey, that could be a potential short. If the market's moving lower and you have a bullish bias, you see the market come down, you can get your buy. There's all kinds of ways that traders use the Rocket Scooter tools. I'm just telling you, we had this information before the market opened. We were predicting this level was where we would see volume, and you can see the highest volume of the night so far right there. It's fantastic. Hit that like button if you're just coming in, guys. Chat is moving slow tonight. YouTube is having some kind of weird issues with the live chat feature. Not everybody's messages are going through. If you're typing and you're seeing it show up on your side of the chat, it doesn't mean that it's showing up on everybody's side of the chat. I got a little fun segment I've worked up that I want to do for us. We'll do it after we get to the top of the hour, but we talk about when we breach accounts. I call them our little fallen soldiers. that they followed orders and they did what they were told to do. And so I created a little memorial. For us, for all of our fallen soldiers. If you breached accounts today, we're going to have an opportunity just to kind of say some nice words and have a little moment about our breached accounts in just a little bit. So stick around for that. It's fun. I always have like some kind of creative idea that I'm always working on, whether it's an AI song or a video segment or something. I always got some ideas cooking. Definitely seeing more. I mean, even though we're ranging, it feels like it still wants to come lower. It doesn't feel like we want a nice little bounce off of the VWAP short here again. It doesn't feel like we want to reclaim any of the resistance feels like it's pushing price lower here, and the sellers still feel like they have a little more momentum. If we get some closures below this HP level, if we get a strong close here, I would expect to see some continued selling into the overnight MHP level down here. I don't know what this white line is here. Oh, that's the open, wasn't it? That's today's open. Yeah, I never labeled it. This is QQQ open here. I need to change the music, man. We get so far into the chills, and then I'm like, this is driving me nuts. I need some energy. We need some life up in here, man. We need some vibes going. Get down here. Let's get down here. There we go. Oh, it's so much better. Didn't have a follow one, but it's got a leg blown off. We can have a memorial for it too. You know what I mean? Mark says if we hot MHP on ES, it should be on or close to MHP DD on NQ. ES, if we get down to MHP on ES, it's in a similar position. I mean, they're very similarly spaced tonight. DD band for NQ is right up against the overnight MHP, but the ES DD band is a lot lower than its overnight MHP. So I'm looking for NQ. If we get a drop on NQ down to MHP, I'm looking to sell or looking to buy. I might try one little stab on a retest of MHP here. But I mean, you can see we have not had any buying activity really. About to get the new hour to turn over here in about 30 seconds. Typically we get some nice little, we get some volume coming in here when the 8 o'clock hour kicks in. So we'll see what happens. Market says I'm longing heavy there. Yeah, me too. I'm looking for our rocket scooter levels before I try to get into any more positions right now. I'm probably not going to touch this Lucid Flex account, the one that's close to payout. I'm going to save it to trade during my regular New York trading time. I'm still not personally comfortable trading in the overnight session right now. I'm trying to get into the groove of that with you guys. Bitcoin rallied pretty hard today. You can see, man, we sold, bounced, bounced again. Big buying day on Bitcoin today. That followed the same rally on ES and NQ today. Bitcoin was rallying. Gold and silver got shut off for a little bit today. They were having some technical issues with the CME. And I think it got turned back on. And right now we're just kind of consolidating on gold. Sold off here on silver. Popped back up higher above the Asian Open now. So, oh, what's up, babe? Thank you. Want to say hi to chat? What do we got? No, what? Feels like Christmas in here. Well, I am kind of a jolly guy. Christmas is the most favorite time of the year. All right. Thank you so much for dinner. I appreciate you. I love you. Lady Darb dropping off some dinner. I got a protein bowl. It looks like it's like a make your own taco protein bowl. Looks delicious. So that's going to be great. Excited about that. Fraser just got a 500 on micro silver with that pop. Very nice, Fraser. Good to see that. Eating dinner, making trades, Mike. You know me, baby. You got to eat when you can eat. You got to eat when you can eat. You know what I mean? What y'all's gut say? Are we going to sell off on this big beat we got on Nvidia, man? They came out. They beat all expectations. Their forward scope beat all expectations, and we're selling off. What's y'all's take on that? 1998 Ito says, what do you think have we seen about general sentiment around you and the whole market about Nvidia quarter report? I think the market has been really stalling, waiting for the Nvidia report. I think yesterday we saw a big run up, and then today a big run up, anticipating that we would get really good news, and the market really anticipating that the Nvidia news is going to be the catalyst that pushes us out of this just crap that we've been in, on at least on the daily time frame. When you look at it, we've just been ranging with no real clear direction. But you saw Nvidia pop, and then as soon as the market has a chance to respond, it immediately sells. And so you have to ask yourself, is this profit taking, or is this a heavier rotation back into safer assets like gold and silver or whatever? TBD for me. Honestly, tomorrow's session, the overnight session, I don't think is going to be the telltale sign of really what's happened with the Nvidia earnings. To me, the Nvidia earnings fallout or response is going to be validated in tomorrow's session. You see a bunch of people, you see the market get a lot of selling strength and momentum down. You know, I think Neon even said he was leaning, you know, that this time in a couple of days, or even this time next week, that we're back at lows, you know, back at the daily lows that we've been teasing with and not been able to break. Matt is leaning bullish right now. You know, he was saying on his stream this morning that he's kind of not going to try to chase shorts anymore. Like, he's like, I'm not going to short anymore. I feel like the greater market signals are telling us this is bullish. Monthly maps does look bullish. VIX below triple B is bullish. And you're getting good economic data. So it's TBD for me. I don't know. And I think that's that's not me just trying to I honestly don't have a vibe on it. Like, I still think it's TBD. Fraser says, I think earnings may have been priced in. Matt talked about it earlier. Yeah, I think earnings were priced in. So I think, you know, all of that big move up, that was, oh, Nvidia is going to be good, let's buy that. And now it's sold up, it's trapping a bunch of bulls. People are jumping in long. It does feel a little bull trappy to me. People are jumping in long. They bought up all yesterday. They bought up all day today. We get the news and we're not getting any follow through. Even on the evening session, the Asian market is like, not that cool. It's not selling off hard. It's not selling off hard, but it's definitely not showing any like real bullish momentum yet to really even fill the gap. You know, haven't even tried. Any attempt at the open to try to even fill the gap just got hammered. Expecting 100% growth every year or other when you're the biggest company ever is crazy. Yeah, dude. The growth that they're experiencing, it's the AI stuff, man. It's the AI boom. That's exactly what is pulling the market along. You've seen the AI stuff kind of, it was roaring, and then you see it kind of stuttering, and it's like, is this the AI bubble? I don't think it is. I think AI still has so much more room to go. there's just some underlying market activity going on that makes you feel like there's something, there's a shoe about to drop, something else is coming. Is it going to be unemployment numbers? Is it going to be inflation? Is it going to be tariffs? Is it going to be, you know, is it going to be a war with Iran? Is it going to be a new Fed chair coming in that just starts cutting rates and now we start flying again? I mean, there's all kinds of things out there that just, I think everybody was really hoping that this Nvidia news would just launch us back into a big bull market, and it might. Neon seems to think that it might, at least if I understood what he was saying today, he's leaning more towards downside. Matt's leaning more towards upside. I'm just riding the fence right now. I'm TBD, baby. I think tomorrow's session will be the validation of what the market's going to want to do with the Nvidia earnings information that we got today. I'm going to take a bite here. Hold on. While I'm taking a bite. Oh, no. So I worked this up for you guys. I think it's important. I think it's very, very important that we take a moment to remember the fallen soldiers. We spend all of our hard-earned money buying these accounts. Some of us go in and just full port right away. Others of us really try to like treat these with the respect and that our money deserves that we treat them with. Actually trade them like a trader would want to trade, but it doesn't always work out. And sometimes our soldiers go into battle and they, they follow orders and it just doesn't work out. They walk into the battle and they don't make it out on the other side. And we just need to stop. We just need to pause, and we just need to bow our heads and just say a few nice words. And so a new segment here on the night shift, our fallen soldier memorial.
They answered the call. When the setup formed, they stepped forward. They took the risk, and they held their ground. They executed their orders with courage, without fear, without hesitation, without complaint. They did not chase glory. They served the mission. And today, they have fallen, stopped out, breached, closed at the edge of the margin. But make no mistake, they did their job. They followed the plan. They faced the volatility. They stood in the fire so we could learn. The loss was a teacher. The pain was a warning. This is the fight for discipline, for mastery. And we do not forget those who paid the price. We rise wiser. We continue the mission. The objective remains. And tomorrow, we trade smarter. We stand stronger. To the accounts that fell in battle, we salute you.
There you go. There you go. We salute you, you fallen soldiers. We salute you. Gone too soon. So there you go. You just got to have, we just need to have a little, you're going to breach accounts, and we need to take a moment and recognize that, man, they did their job. They did what they were told to do without question, without complaint. They followed the general's orders. And we won't forget them. We will fight on. We will fight on. Hope you guys like that. Telling you, man, I like coming up with little fun segments for us. I'm gonna take a bite to eat here from my little taco protein bowl that Lady Darb dropped off for me. Hold on a second. Coming back down to HP. Anybody gonna try a little long off off HP again? I might try off my new Rapid account. I'm gonna try micro. I will put 2 micros on it. I'll try 2 micro buy here on the undershoot. I would love to see us get down to MHP, but I'm gonna HP's held. Let's see if it holds again. Get back up to VWAP. You guys like that? Hit the like button then. Come on. This is where it's at, man. We can have fun while we trade. We don't have to be so serious all the time. That was good. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Let's go whoosh bin, baby. This might be my first actual real whoosh fan at a real rocket scooter level. EST whoosh fan. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is my first whoosh fan. This is whoosh fan to the moon. It's in the song submission channel. You can find it in there somewhere. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that nice little pop. Come on, whoosh fam. The whoosh fan on the 1 minute time frame gets all distorted. Go back to the 5 where I need to get the epic pin thing or whatever it is that those guys use. Neon or matte or whatever. Let's go. Anybody take this with me? Mike, I made all my money drawing whoosh fans. Mike, do you have a whoosh fan song? Keith, you took it. Good job. Good job. Bash's live says, I think we go to MHP tonight. Bash, I hope you're right. Let's see. 95. Great reaction here. We got, we got a little 17-point bounce. I would like to get it. I'd like to see if we can take out this, at least this internal lower high we made here. If we just start falling hard again, I'll cut it at where it got in at. I'm not gonna hold, and I'm not gonna wait for a deeper dive to MHP and just let it. I'm not just gonna hold the bag. I get the bounce here and I get another 20 points, or I'm gonna cut it where at entry. Whoosh fans are sacred at Rocket Scooter community. It looks a little janky to me, guys. I could do way better. I need to get some more practice on the whoosh fan. Mike says I have a line that says, I lost all my money drawing whoosh fans, could have spent it all on crack. I lost my eyes in a trading accident. Ever since then, my trades have been whack. Which song was that? I'll play it. Finishing up where? All right, yeah. Don't get in trouble. Bash's Live says, been watching since you came into the night shift, Darb. You're killing it, bro. Thank you, Bash's Live. I appreciate that. I really do. I definitely make no claims to be the best trader. I know that I'm the best looking trader, but I am not the best trader of the three. Matt and Neon far out exceed me in their trading ability and their trading careers, and they are people that I look up to. I'm grateful Matt even gave me a chance to put basically a student trader in a stream. I feel like I have the experience and the skill set to do streaming well and production well, just from my real life job and experience of life and everything like that. And maybe that's why, he's like, hey, I need somebody that can be a good streamer who's also still kind of in the process. That's where I'm at. I am not making no claims whatsoever. Make no claims whatsoever to have it all together on the trading side of things yet. On my way. Maybe by the end of this year. That's all I'm doing. Let's just go ahead and speak that into existence. How about you? What made me take this entry? Because we were at the overnight HP level right here. This is a high volume pivot that we can expect price to react off of. I know we're selling off, but if we're going to be bullish, this is where it would be bullish from. It doesn't look like it's going to get that return that we wanted. We did get the reaction that we wanted, but we could not sustain any bullish momentum forward. So I'm probably going to cut this back at the entry unless we can see. I would like to see see some candles push back up into this lower high here. But I don't really, I want to get in down here. I want to buy down here at overnight MHP and DD band. I would go big down here on all my accounts. Well, maybe not all of them, but several. I would go heavier on all those. So if HP crashes through here, I'm totally fine with that. If we get a pop, I'm going to take some profit. If it gets me back at entry, fine with that too. Either way, I have a plan. This is a Christmas song. It's a freaking hilarious. I wrote this back in the holidays. But it is kind of Christmas all year long around here because we do giveaways every single day on every single one of our streams. We do giveaways. Yeah, I'm not playing the right Whoosh Fan song, am I? Let me see if I can. I need to find it. Here we go. Keith got it for me. Come on, push pause. Nope, pause. Keith Swoosh Fan always does the trick. Don't fail us now, Keith. Don't fail us now. We need a pop. We don't want the market to go down on us. We wanted that yesterday. I got my finger on the button. I'd love to get about 30 points on this. Sellers are trying, the sellers they won't let it go up. They keep trying to push it down. One more trade, stakes are steep. Oh yeah, baby. Taking the MHP, or taking the HP play tonight. I didn't take it on the first one, which is probably was the best opportunity to do so. Not that it can't hold twice, but we'll see. All right, I'm just gonna kill it there. Whoosh fan blowing up. It's probably the drawing, honestly, guys. I mean, look at that. My artistic drawing skills leave a lot to be desired. Let's just all admit I am totally fine with knowing that I cannot draw on the charts very well right now. I need to practice off stream because that was embarrassing. Erase it. I forgot to plug it in. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe I'll get a second opportunity down here at HP to take a second attempt. I have another Whoosh Fan song. I don't know where the actual Whoosh Fan is. I've never tried to find it. Here's the Whoosh Fan anthem. Is there just an emoji? Is there a fan emoji in objects? Welcome into the stream, guys. If you're just joining us, please hit that like button. It does make a big difference for the algorithm to kind of pick everything up and get us out there. We're trying to gain new ground in the night shift in the Asia session here on YouTube. We've never streamed. This is our first, we just finished our first full week, and I'm pretty happy so far with how everything's gone. Let's see, what are our likes up to? I think chat's working a little bit better than it was earlier. $176 likes, is that it? We got 270 people in here. We only have 177 likes. That is not giveaway worthy. Come on, y'all. You want some giveaways tonight? Hit that like button. Come on, let's go. Smash it. Trey says you've been doing amazing. Thank you so much, Trey. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad that you guys enjoy the stream. I'm glad that you guys come in here every night so far and have been hanging out with me. It really, truly means a lot. It really does. I don't see a fan. Anybody see a fan in here? Am I missing it? We tried the toilet last night, didn't work. Tried the magnet, it didn't work. What other emoji can we use to blow this up? Yeah, I don't see a fan. Smash that like button. Come on, guys. Let's get those likes up. We get those likes up, we'll do a giveaway. Get over 200 at least. Come on, y'all. We can get to 200 likes. Just like 30 more. At least get to 200. I'll do one giveaway if we get to 200, and then we'll see where the stream's at after that. All right, we'll see how we're doing. I could put a rocket on there, huh? Like, oh, man. I need one of those, I have a Theragun. I need one of those, like, you know, percussion massage guns. I need one right now. It's killing me.
Runs deep and silence creeps. Arriba! Arriba, arriba! Rocket scooter, vibra!
195 likes. Come on, guys. Almost there. We need just a few more likes and we'll get a giveaway going. Come on. Dude, did y'all watch Neon stream today? Dude, it was so good. Neon did a fantastic job on the stream this afternoon. Chat was on fire. He was on fire. It was just a great stream this afternoon. Record numbers in there this afternoon. It was so good. We got 200? 203. Okay. I need to get to my, hold on. Let me see what Slacks has for us to give away. Hold on. I should have looked at this. I was busy getting ready for the stream, and when the market opened, I usually am trying to give stuff away, and then I didn't have time to do that. Okay. What's today? Wednesday? Wednesday tonight. Same thing as last night. We're going to give away, let's start with a Fund the Next 25K Rapid account. You got the likes over 200. I really appreciate that. We'll give away a Fund the Next. We'll see how well chat actually works. Go ahead and start tapping. Tap in Fund the Next, would you? Tap it in. Type in Fund the Next. We'll see. I know that not everybody may not be able to participate, but we're just going to do the best we can with what we have. Hopefully you guys can get it in at least once. Just keep spamming it in there. Maybe it'll show up. All right. Maybe we can knock YouTube chat. Look at that. It's starting to come in now. You guys are getting it. Type in Funded Next. We're going to give away a 25K Rapid account to Funded Next. Go ahead and type it in. I'm going to get Wheel of Names up and running. I'm going to pull this over. HP is failing. Our next opportunity is going to be down here. Let's get it, man. I'm going to buy a MHP. Woo, baby. Come on. Get it down there. Get it down there. Get it down there. How do I go back? Nope. This is how we spin. This is the Wheel of Names. Oh, Matty won. The boss man. No, he didn't actually. I'm just showing you that this is how we do it. I think that's the first time he won. How do I get back? Okay, there we go. So I'm going to take all these names out. You guys type in Funded Next, and I'm going to copy them all over into here. I'm going to move this out of the way, though, while we're waiting. Let's go. Rocket Scooter Daddy-O. Type in Funded Next, guys. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. We're about to do a giveaway for a Funded Next 25K Rapid account. That's why everybody's typing in Funded Next. If you want to be in the drawing for that, type in Funded Next into the chat, and we will spin the wheel here in about 2 minutes. Type it in, type it in, type it in. Let's go. Watching the Nvidia earnings aftermath. Market selling off from the good news, at least so far. Man, that knot right there. Yeah. Killing me.
Daddy-o, no job, no drag, just pure control. Every swing I take turns green to gold. Oh, it's cooking the grooves alive. Daddy-o's got that scooter drive. Ride that rocket, Daddy-o. Pop that chart, let it glow. Flip that trend, nice and slow. Up we go, Daddy-o.
Close below HP, coming back up to test it from the bottom. If we can't get a closure back above HP, I definitely think we just took out the overnight low so far. We could see some continued selling pressure down into this HP level. That's where I want to buy from tonight. As soon as this song's over.
Charts on show, cats in the pocket, feel that glow. We swing that trade, we ride that wave, cooking hot in the bull zone rave. Markets humming, lights all glow. Rock it up, rocket scooter, Daddy-o. Rock it up, rock it up, Daddy-o. Rock it up, rock it up, rock it up, Daddy-o. Rocket scooter, Daddy-o.
All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Let me get my participants out. Let me copy them over. Hold on.
Well, the charts went silent in the midday sun. Matt kicked open the saloon, yelling free stuff, son. He's got prop.
All right, I grabbed them. Let's see if it works.
In a burlap sack.
All right, it looks like it grabbed all of the HTML again. So half the time it doesn't, half the time it does. I don't know what the difference is, but we've got 157 of you in the chat trying for this Funded Next 25K rapid account. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We're gonna hit the wheel and pick a winner. Oh, where's the name? Here we go. Adelia 3. If you're in the chat, go ahead and type in "I'm here." Adelia. I don't know how you say that. I'm just gonna say Adelia. Hey, you're here. You are the winner of a Funded Next 25K rapid account. Here's what you're gonna do. You are going to go into the description of this video. You're going to find the Discord link to our Discord community. In there, you're going to go to the contest channel and you're going to find an admin named Slacks. You're going to need to message him. Let him know that you won the 25K rapid account on Brad's night shift stream. Send him a picture, a screenshot of your YouTube ID, and let him know what email address that your Funded Next account that you have registered with Funded Next, and he will hook you up with all the details you need. Congrats. We're gonna do one more giveaway in about 30 minutes. Closer to the top of the hour, we'll do one more giveaway coming up, so stick around, hang out with us. Matt's currently running a sale on the lifetime subscription to Rocket Scooter. If you didn't know, you can get it for $99 for your first month, and it's $159 every month after that. But you can buy a lifetime subscription. It's a $4,000 value. It's currently on sale, $1,500 off. You can get it for $2,500. He only does this twice a year, usually only once a year around Black Friday. But because he just hired 2 brand new streamers to the Rocket Scooter family to celebrate the 2 new streamers, we're a week in. He's going to run the sale through the end of this week. So you have until the end of Friday to take advantage of the lifetime sale on Rocket Scooter. And it's very well worth it. You won't be disappointed. I think after this sale, he made the price maybe going up to $5K. So y'all need to jump on that while you can. The next sale won't be anywhere close to $2,500. So this may be the last time. This may be the last time. I can't say for sure. This may be the last time you ever see the lifetime subscription to Rocket Scooter at this price. Anybody else hang on to this HP move here? Anybody else gonna try to ride it back up to the top? Maybe target VWAP, or are we all just waiting for MHP tonight? Is that what we're doing? What do you guys think in chat? We get down to MHP, we get down to DD band tonight? I got some small green on the screen. I'm happy with that so far. Oh, I didn't even tell you about these two small numbers, the rapid and the, did I tell you about this? I tried to buy the pop and fill the gap. It sold off. Let me just back up and rewind how I got small green on the other accounts here. I bought at the open. It was ripping up to half gap. I was targeting at least half gap to take profit. Started ripping, started selling off, went red. Came back up, failed to take out the first high, started selling off again. I went red, closed it out. I was down like on the Lucid Black account, I was down like 90, 100 bucks. And on this Rapid, I was down, I want to say like 180. When it came back up, I sold into this and then recovered all of that, and I just covered the loss plus a little. I didn't hold it down to down to HP, but I did sell here and recover back down in here and got it back to green on both of those accounts. That's why there's a little green on there so far. Yeah, HP's holding up, man. We've seen it tested twice. Both times it's gotten, look at the volume. Look at the volume here at HP. Both times it's the highest volume of the night. Both times we've interacted with HP, highest volume of the night. What's up, Kevin? Welcome in, buddy. Uh-oh. We have some more fallen soldiers on that drop. Oh no. You changed your colors exactly like this? I use pink and blue. I don't use green and red. I don't like the green and red. I use pink and blue. Boy or blue, they go up. Boys go up. Girls go down. That's how I think about it. Pink is soft and feminine. It's weaker, right? Boys are blue. They're masculine. They're stronger. That music down. I don't want to blow you guys out. System asks, what's HP and MHP for ES? HP is at 69.44.50 and MHP is at 69.28.75, my friend. And you can see same highest volume of the night. If you look down here at the volume, you can see highest volume of the night, HP volume. HP right here, volume spike. And then when it broke through and took over, volume spike. We predicted this before the session started. We drew these lines on the chart and knew exactly where we could anticipate some actionable trade ideas. Doesn't mean you have to take it, but it gives you the areas to wait and look for your opportunities where you're gonna get a bounce. So you don't get caught up in all this chop. You can wait for those areas, really get a sniper entry and get your bounces. But nice recovery here. Nice recovery. YPSP, I found my channel. Welcome in, my friend. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the Rocket Scooter fam. You won't be disappointed with this community. You might be disappointed with me. I am not a full-time professional trader. I make no bones about it. I make no false claims, fraudulent claims. I am on the learning curve with the rest of you. And Matt was so gracious to see something enough in my audition tape to be like, you know what? This might be good for our community. Having one of you on the stream hosting the channel, see my losses, see my profits, see my blown accounts, see my take profits, my funded accounts, my payouts all along the way. Hopefully this ends up being a happy ending. I said happy ending. I don't like that song. I know I wrote it, but I don't like that. I have favorites. All of these songs are like my kids, but I do have favorites on my songs. No favorites for my kids or my grandkids. I will say that I think I like my grandkids more than I like my kids. And if you hung out with them, you'd probably feel the same too. They're so freaking cute. In for 11 contracts in NQ. Ooh. On the buy or the sell? Dyed in purple. I'm not in gold. I need to trade metals. I know y'all want to trade metals. I know some of you guys in here trade metals. I'm not. Until the stream started a week ago, I'd never even looked at really tried to watch what gold and silver were doing. I don't even know if I'm on the right. It's not even moving right now. It's barely doing nothing. Am I even on the right contract? Is J the contract? Silver is H, right? And gold is J. Are those the right contracts? Is that where the most volume's being contracted right now? Silver is K. Okay, see? I need to get rid of this one. And this one. And I need to add in what's the micro on the silver, Fraser? What's that symbol? SIL. I know silver is SIL, but what's the micro? Is it just SILK? There's no micro for it? Help me out. SIL is micro. Okay. SI is mini. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm gotcha. SIL is the mini, and it's K, right? Let me just open it up here. SILK, May contract. So silver's on the May contract, and gold is on the J, right? Some are saying H, some are saying K. Wherever the most volume is being put into the market, that's the contract you want to be on. And I don't know what the rollovers are on the metals, if they're different than I think they're different than the equities. Don't forget, guys, all of our prop firm partners at the top that you see there, TPT, Tradeify, Lucid, My Funded Futures. I don't think we're partners with Apex. I need to probably take that one off. I heard Matt talking that I don't think our Rocket Scooter code works with. He put out a poll about what the community thought about Apex, and they weren't too happy about it. And I think they may have booted our affiliate Rocket Scooter code from Apex. So I'm not sure if it works there, but Funded Next, Tradeify, ETF, TPT, Lucid, My Funded Futures, all the really good ones out there it works at. When you're going to buy your accounts, make sure you use the Rocket Scooter code, because it will give you, not only will it give you the best discount, but it supports the stream, because when the more you guys use the code, the more accounts they give us to give away back to the community. So keep using the Rocket Scooter code at all of our prop partners. There's some good deals going on. Lucid has a 50% off sale right now. You can buy up to 2 accounts for 50% off. Any account size, any account that they offer, you can buy for 50% off right now with the code Rocket Scooter. I think My Funded Futures is, you can still get a 25K flex for $77. I think there's a few other sales going on. I can't wait until the new prop scoring website comes out because, dude, it's going to be a game changer, not only for all of us that just trade props, but I think for the actual prop firms themselves. I think as time goes and it becomes the popularity and the use of that website gets out to the public, the trading public, I think it's going to really, I think it has the potential to have a big kind of disrupting kind of presence in the trading world, the prop trading world. Yeah, somebody says Rocket Scooter doesn't work on Apex anymore. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We're going to be real with y'all, man. I mean, it is what it is. They have their accounts have the highest difficulty rating on the new prop scoring website. They have the highest difficulty rating of any accounts out there. You see influencers going out and getting $1 million payouts, but we now know those same people are spending $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 in evals, burning through evals to get to that $1 million payout. And they're just trying to do it so that they can say, I got $1 million payout. They don't tell you how much they spent. They don't tell you how much they bought in. All they do is tell you, I made $1 million. You should buy my course. Yeah, the Lucid code only works twice for the 50%. You can get any account for 50% off on Lucid, but you can only use it twice. You can only use it twice. But glad you guys are here for the stream tonight. It was fun last night hanging out with you for the President's State of the Union address. It was a good time. I didn't really know what to expect. Market just ground higher and higher and higher all night. And now, tonight, for the second night in a row, we have a little bit of activity to play with Nvidia earnings coming in after market. Having a huge beat on all the expectations, but the market has not responded bullishly. We didn't just gap and go, you know. Now we might maybe in the Europe session and the London session, maybe we come back and fill this gap. I would like to see price come down here to MHP and then start ripping higher. I think tomorrow's New York session will be the determining factor on how the market is going to kind of process what to do with this Nvidia stuff. Ramachair, yeah, that account from yesterday, I told you I was just going to leave it. It was either going to hit take profit or it was going to get breached, and it got breached. It did get close. It came down, it popped down late into Trump's speech. And then it looked like it was going to kind of come down even further. It started kind of like consolidating lower and drifting lower, but then halfway through the European session, it just took off, never came back, and yeah, it got breached out. Yeah, El Trumpo broke the record for the longest State of the Union address in history. I think he beat Bill Clinton. How do I get HP on my TradingView chart? Well, you have to be part of the Rocket Scooter community. It's part of the Rocket Scooter tool package, and it gets posted the overnight levels get posted in the Discord channel before the overnight session happens. We do our calculations and then we post it in the Discord for the Rocket Scooter members. And then we can go on to, I put it on TradingView because you can't trade, this is the Rocket Scooter platform, right? You can't trade your prop firms on the Rocket Scooter platform. It's just for charting and getting your levels, and then you have to execute your trades on another platform. That's soon going to change when Rocket Scooter is getting integrated into NinjaTrader, and it's getting integrated into Go Charting as well. Come on. It's getting integrated into Go Charting, and then you'll be able to get all of your Rocket Scooter levels and data, just like you see on here with the liquidity maps and resilience and everything, inside of your actual platform that you can execute your trades on. I'm not sure on the timing of Go Charting. I think it's going to happen before NinjaTrader. And I'm excited about that because I will execute. But for me on the night shift stream, because we don't have all of these other power tools available to us, I just take those dynamic levels, I copy them over to TradingView so that I can actually execute trades on here on this screen in front of you all with the Rocket Scooter levels in front of us. So you can either just take them from my screen, or if I'm not streaming or you don't want to watch this stream because you don't like me and we want to hurt my feelings, you can go buy the Rocket Scooter tool package, get into the Discord is free when you get the tools, the Discord community, but we post it inside there every night before the market opens. So Dusty Randall says, brand new here, welcome in my friend. Hit that like button if you would. Just started trading, how come I'm not rich yet? Bro, I ask myself that question every time I sit down and trade. It's so easy, man. You just push a button and you get rich. Unlisted says, do you see NQ sells? We've been pushing up. It definitely feels like we want to go lower. I only want to take a trade from my levels. I don't want to just assume the market is going to go down from here. If I think it is and then it wants to rally, I'm stuck and I don't really have a good spot to get out at or to target. If I'm short, I would be targeting HP or MHP, but I want to buy from these levels. I don't want to sell from anywhere in here. So I'm not looking for shorts. I'm looking for longs from my key levels. That's what I'm waiting on. HP stands for hedge pressure. It's the maximum gamma dealer exposure from the options side of the market, from both the SPY and the QQQ. Rocket Scooter takes all that information and it's able to filter out the dealer information for the options side, where the dealers will be positioned to hedge their exposure to the market. And so through the Rocket Scooter algorithm and the tools, we run all of the maximum gamma exposure models. It gets put into that and it spits out this information and says, this is where weekly hedge pressure is this line right here. It's the weekly hedge pressure. The blue line, or the orange line, the MHP is monthly hedge pressure. And so you have two different time frames of hedging that you can expect. And that's why you can see, this is why we get volume spikes when we reach those levels. It's predicting before price ever gets there. It knows dealers are here. This is where the market makers live. And they have positions that they are going to need to hedge around when price gets to these levels. That's why you see volume spikes when it gets there. Dusty Randall is short right now. Good luck, buddy. Unlisted Eric, I'm looking for a buy off of HP. I really want to get a buy off down here. This is like, for me, because we're bearish right now, HP's held twice. If it comes back down, it's not saying it can't bounce again. It can bounce there 4 or 5 times tonight. I really want to buy from here. So for me, it's like, this is like kind of, this is like a B setup for me at this point. And this is like A+, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Buys, small buys maybe from here to get like a small position to see if we can make a little run. But this is where I would go with a heavier position for me tonight, is if we get down here, these are the two levels that I want to see. If we just take off from here and run bullish, I'm not going to chase it. I only want to get in where I know I want to get in, so that if I'm wrong from the right place. If I'm wrong from here, my loss is going to be a lot bigger than I would want it to be. I want to get in where I have the highest probability of success. M. Morris, is there a free trial offer? There is no free trial offer to Rocket Scooter. There is a first month $99. That's the best offer we can give for your first month at $99, and then every month thereafter at $159. Or you can buy the lifetime subscription if you're happy with the tools. I think most people end up buying the lifetime subscription. They get into it, they realize there's really no other platform, trading tool platform, that can forward predict where volume will be with such high accuracy. If you use volume VWAP like I have on the chart here, this is based on past volume. If you use anchored volume profile for like the session, it's based on past volume, right? It's telling you where volume was. It's telling you, it's identifying, oh, this point of control is like where the most fair value of the session is right now. This is the point of control, value area high, value area low, right? If you're familiar with the volume profile stuff, I used to use that information a lot, but it's looking at the past, and you're hoping that what happened in the past can give you some actionable trade ideas in the future. And it can be like there's definitely some potential to use that in that way, but there's nothing that I know of that accurately predicts where volume will be before the market opens. Rocket Scooter tools do that. Rocket Scooter tools, and I think Rocket Scooter tools alone, accurately predict a point in the chart where you can anticipate dealer hedging to take place. Doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to go long. It just means that we can anticipate where the volume will be. The volume spikes, where they're going to happen. Definitely getting a nice little bullish push here off of HP again. My original target was right here at that 25 level, that 325 level. We'll see if we can get, we'll see if the bulls can push us back up over that 325 level. It'd be interesting to see if you can get a strong bull. I think we range here more than anything. I don't think we're going to get a big run up into the gap. I really want to see price come down to MHP, but I kind of have that feeling that we're into that Asia chop range. Just turned over into the 9 o'clock hour. We'll see if we get any kind of volatility volume come in here at the 9 o'clock hour. Do I have a code for lifetime? Like, do I have an affiliate code for myself for lifetime? Is that what you're asking, Redneck? I do not have any affiliate codes for Rocket Scooter or for any prop firms. Yeah, I don't get any cut from any of your, like, if you want to go buy Rocket Scooter, you should do it. That's my advice to you. You should do it. I don't get a discount code. There's no discount code. Is there, Slacks, if you're in here, is there a discount code to sign up to get the first month 99, or is it just automatically, I can't remember. Then that was like almost a year ago now for me. Get that bonus. Matt is an extremely, he's extremely kind and generous to us as is. Don't need a code for a lifetime. The discounted price on the website. Yeah, I think the discounted price is already factored in when you go to checkout at lifetime. But if you just want to do the first month, I'm not sure if there's it may be Rocket Scooter. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's a code to get the first month at 99. It may just be automatically there. I don't know. Oh, there. He said, he answered you. It's baked in. Okay. I didn't see your message, Slacks. Thank you so much. How's everybody's session working out? Are we green? Are we red? I'm green. It's a green night. We'll go green light. Let's go, baby. My little micro P&L on the screen. Whip out that micro P&L. Let me see it. How you guys doing? Green in 2 accounts, Fraser. Cool, cool. Let's go. GG's. Does Matt cover options pricing or things other than just futures and Rocket Scooter? Looking for some more longer midterm trade community and not just props. Matt does not teach options pricing or trading. He does trade options, and he does talk a lot about. He talks a lot about it when he's doing it. Typically, he'll let us know. He'll tell you he's not the best options trader in the world. So we don't have a standalone options. I think there's a lot of people in the community that probably do trade options, even though we don't have a publicly listed options course or trading section in the community specifically to that. All of our tools are built off of the options market. So all of the QQQ and SPY and all that, all the options market data we get is what we use to calculate in the futures market, though. Viral Pulse, green in 22 accounts with 4 fallen soldiers. We salute those soldiers. We already ran a memorial. We'll do another one tomorrow. We'll do the memorial every day. It'll just be it'll be a standing segment. Our salute to the fallen soldiers. We all have them. We gotta remember them, man. We can't just forget them. We spent our hard-earned money on those guys. They marched into the face of danger head on.
It's breaking through the screen.
Daily Man minus 50, unlisted. Eric up 70, good. Fraser trades options. I don't trade options. I've never taken an options trade in my life. I understand the very basics of how Rocket Scooter in the boot camp. Matt goes into detail about how all of the options and all of the Greeks work, and how he's able to take that algorithm that he got from the CME and use that then to basically create and invent this entire trading platform. Immore says options traders are flocking to futures, way more advantages. Yeah, there are.
Mission control.
I can't totally make a full agreement statement on that, only because I'm not an options trader. I've never taken a course on it. I've never traded options. I started in Forex, and about a year and a half ago moved over to the future side of things. Ascendancy says, I've had a lot of fallen soldiers this month. Bro, I've had months like that too. This month I've had the only fallen soldiers I've had this month are the ones that I've shown on the screen. This one that's right here was blown. This this is 001. It's a fallen soldier. This 003 is a reset of a fallen soldier, and it's about to pass. After the reset is now about to pass and get funded. And then I had 2 my funded future flex accounts down here, and they are both fallen soldiers. So I started with 5 accounts. I've had 3 breaches. I have all of these. So this one is not active. I don't know why it still shows up in my account section on Tradevate, because it's breached and gone, and I don't know how to get it off. I've taken it out of my dashboard. Like, I've deleted that account out of my dashboard, and it still shows up inside of my Tradevate for Lucid. So it's annoying. So yeah, I've had 1, 2, 3. So I've had 4 breached soldiers this month. Those are the only breached soldiers I've had this month in trading for February. It's been a pretty good month for me on that side of things. And I don't know how much of that is because I've been trading the night session, like the one that breached last night. I breached because I was literally taking a sacrificial lamb trade. I literally said, this is my sacrificial lamb trade for the State of the Union address. I felt like I felt like the stock market would sell off, not go bullish into Trump's speech, and I was wrong. So I don't, yes, it's breached. It is definitely a breached account, but I don't consider that, like I didn't trade it like I normally trade it. I did it purely for entertainment for the stream. I was like, this is what I'm gonna do, and that was my decision. It breached. I'm not saying it didn't breach, I'm just saying it didn't breach because I was trading it the way I normally trade, if that makes sense. So technically for me, I've had 1, 2, 3 breaches in the last week. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are strong and alive. 2 that are close to being passed and funded. I am one of you. I am one of you. I keep telling you guys, I am one of you. I am the avatar of the Rocket Scooter community, YouTube channel, Discord community. I have gotten far enough along in my trading journey that I have credibility because I have been consistently reaching payouts, but I am still very much in the learning curve with all of you. I still make stupid mistakes. I still let my amygdala hijack me and make dumb decisions. You witnessed that a couple nights ago when I was telling you exactly what I wanted to do. I told you I wanted to trade the range. I wanted to buy the bottom and sell the top. And you saw me sell the bottom and buy the top. After 5 minutes earlier, I had said I wasn't going to do that. So I still make stupid mistakes like that too, guys. Muted. Who wants to do another giveaway? Put some rockets in the chat if you want to do another giveaway. Let me see the rockets in the chat. Let's see, what are our likes up to? Is that right? 236 likes? Is that where we're at? 235. We have 277 in here. I feel like we could get our likes up to closer to 250, guys. If we can get our likes up to 250, we are 13 likes away from a giveaway. 13 more likes, we'll get to 250 likes. We'll do a My Funded Futures giveaway. My Funded Futures giveaway, if we can get 13 more likes. All right, let's get those likes up. Click that like button. Yeah, the DD band that you see on the chart, that is the DD band for tomorrow. No, it's not recalculated. It is recalculated at night based off of the QQQ close or the SPY close. So these DD bands here on ES are calculated off of the close, not off of the New York Open. So if we open below DD band or at DD band, that's just what it is. You know, you gotta roll with it. 246. 4 more likes and we'll run the MFF giveaway. 4 more likes, guys. 4 more likes and we'll run the giveaway. Come on. We can get there. Let's go. Get it up. Get it up. Get it up. We need to let the algo know this is the place to be for live futures trading in the evening session. Let's go. Get those likes up. 250. Bam. Type MFF. Type MFF. Type MFF in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Type it in. Type it in. Type MFF, guys. We'll do the giveaway in just a minute. Keep typing, keep typing.
Got my coffee in hand at the break of day. Screens are glowing, charts on display. Every ticker's dancing, red then green. Market man's got the plan, he knows what it means. You can call it love.
Man, we bump up against the 300 viewers every single night. One of these days, we're gonna pop through. We're gonna start averaging 400 or 500 in here. Come on. One of these nights, it's gonna happen. I know it is. This is the place to be. Great trading, great education, but most of all, great community. The chat, the community here, unlike any other trading community out there, you guys show up, you support. So grateful for you guys, man, really am. Like it, subscribe, share the channel. Do what Fraser said. All right. Let's get our wheel up. Get rid of all that. All right. Grab all my participants here. Grab all my participants. See if I got them. Hey, there we go. There's fewer of you doing the giveaway now than there was before. I'm gonna try one more time. Maybe I just didn't get everybody. Yeah, I can tell I didn't get everybody. Let me try one more time. I'm gonna try grabbing them one more time. Hold on. I feel like it should be more than that. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. That's better. 104. All right, here we go, guys. This is going to be a My Funded Futures 50K rapid account. This is the same account that I'm trading on the screen right now over here to the right. These rapid accounts for My Funded Futures, it's a 90-10 profit split. If you use code Rocket Scooter, you can get 20% off the daily payout plan. And let's see, what else can I tell you about it? 3K profit target. You can trade up to 5 minis. It's a 2K end of day drawdown in the evaluation. If you pass and go to funded, that end of day drawdown turns into intraday trailing drawdown until you reach your buffer. You can get daily payouts. Yeah, so good account. This is kind of their TPT version, like the TPT accounts that you guys like to trade so much. This is kind of the same vibe of that. So I think it's 50% consistency, so you can pass in 2 days. You can get a payout on day one if you reach your buffer, but you got to be careful because it does move to intraday trailing drawdown on these accounts. So My Funded Futures 50K account. We're going to do the giveaway right now. Good luck. We're spinning the wheel. Hawk Trader. Hawk Trader 5, you are the winner of a My Funded Futures 50K Rapid account. Congratulations. If you're in the chat, let me know you're here. He's here, says, yes, let's go. I see your name, buddy. Congrats, congrats, congrats. All right, Hawk Trader, you're going to go to the link in the description below to Discord. You're going to find our admin named Slacks in the contest channel. Send him a screenshot of your YouTube ID and the email associated with your My Funded Futures accounts. And he will give you all the information you need to get that account set up. So congratulations, Hawk Trader. Both of you guys that won the accounts tonight, I hope they work out for you. I'd love for you to pop back in here on the stream and let me know how it's going. And if you get a payout, definitely let me know that. Definitely let me know that. All right, guys, we got about 45 minutes left in the stream tonight. How are we feeling? What's happening? Where are we going? What's the vibe in chat today, guys? What's up, Ben Carey? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Hit that like button if you would on your way in. We really appreciate it. We need to get all the likes we can. We got 290 people watching and 271 likes. We can get this to 300. I think we could get this to 300. Oh, somebody just unliked it. I watched it go from 271 to 270. Someone's like, nah, give me my thumb back. Give me my thumb back. I think we could get to 300 likes tonight. I think we could do it. We've been popping over 300 every single night. Now, I know one of these nights we're going to pop 400. I'm just waiting for it to happen. One of these nights, the algo is going to pick us up. It's going to start dumping us into other people's feeds. Because this is the place to be, man. Unliking is cringy. What's up with that? 277, making our way to 300. Making our way to 300. I think on Friday, Matt's going to be doing a giveaway bonanza, but a more simplified giveaway bonanza. We gave away most of all of our accounts, but I think we'll probably be doing some boot camp giveaways. If you've spent $1,000 this month using the Rocket Scooter code with any of our prop partners, any combination of our prop partners, you are eligible to be in the drawing for a lifetime giveaway to the Rocket Scooter platform. You heard me talk about that earlier. It's a $4,000 value, soon to be a $5,000 value. So keep using that Rocket Scooter code. That giveaway bonanza will be on Friday. We only have one more night this week. We get to start the week on Sunday nights, and my week finishes with you all tomorrow night because the market's closed Friday. There's no night shift stream on Friday nights, so we only have one more night together this week. It's kind of sad. I really love being here with you guys. It's kind of sad. We have hit the Asia chop session. We're not getting any volatility or momentum. We did make a new overnight low in that MHP hit, and we popped back up, but we haven't been able to find any momentum to the upside or the downside. I still tend to think that we're going to go lower. I think maybe Europe brings us down here. I might set a limit order down here before I go to bed tonight with a stop below, just to protect myself in case it gets triggered. But I would hate to miss a drop down in here overnight and not have a good run up. So maybe set a good little bracket order here before I go to bed tonight. If we can't make a run down in the next 40 minutes, which it just doesn't have those vibes, you know what I mean? It's not really moving anywhere. It's just kind of tick-tacking around here now. It's just kind of like bouncing now in our, what are we in, like from 44 to 52, so a little 8-point range. We're just bouncing around on ES. And 80 to like a little 20-point, 25-point move on NQ. So little baby movement, just not a whole lot of activity, no volatility, no volume coming in. And the market's just kind of drying up in these slow Asian markets right here. Mark says you can come here Friday night anyhow and just tell stories. Yeah, I could, man. Maybe I will. I don't know. We got to have something to do. There's no charts to look at. I keep telling Matt that he needs to get the back testing part of Rocket Scooter coded out. I know he's got so many other things on his plate right now, which is one of the reasons he hired 2 new streamers, Neon in the afternoon and me at the night shift. He's got so many things. They're working on this new fitness concept they're bringing to Houston. He's building out the new prop scoring website. He's trying to get his Rocket Scooter integrated into NinjaTrader and Go Charting. He's working with My Funded Futures to bring the largest prop trading event ever to the prop world. Hopefully that's going to start soon. So, I mean, the dude is going nonstop. But it would be so cool to have a backtesting feature, because like on Friday nights or Saturdays or whatever, we could go live and we could just do a backtesting session on Rocket Scooter and just see how we could refine our trading, how it actually works in the live market, and, you know, replay all that and really just kind of, the more you look at it and the more you see it, the more you can activate your reticular activation system in your brain, which helps you then identify setups when you're actually in the live market. So I think that would be pretty cool to do a live backtesting session with the Rocket Scooter platform when on the weekends maybe or something. Mark's like, we'll be like 12 people. The lantern in the back, yeah, man. Night shift. Night shift, we're green. This is my normal color. Oh, not that one. Nope, not that one. That one. He says, I'm going to have another soldier added if I keep trading. You're going to have another soldier down? Maybe. Brad, you got to change it when you're in a position to green or red. I know, it was green. I'm green right now. It was on green for a while because all my little micro P&Ls over here are green at the moment. Fraser says, I'm sure people unfamiliar with the Rocket Scooter system would get... See, Fraser, that's what I say. It would be a great opportunity to demonstrate how Rocket Scooter works and just to help people build out a trading plan around it. I think it would be great for the community and people who are maybe considering using Rocket Scooter to let them just replay as much information as they wanted to see how it actually, to see if how they might find an edge using this system. Nitro Tech says, so are prop firms worth it? Everyone is saying the odds aren't in your favor to win. I've replicated the prop firm challenge in paper trading, and I've done it like 5 times just fine. Prop firms are worth it. Yes, Nitro Tech. They are very much worth it. Prod Sun Swifts, good evening, man. Welcome in. Hit that like button for me. We're at 283 likes. We're 17 likes away from 300. I know we can get there. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go. We got 30 more minutes. Nitro Tech, yeah, prop firms are worth it. The cost to lose is so cheap that the return on investment when you do get it right vastly outweighs how much it costs you to buy in. So even if let's say you bought 10 accounts and let's say you failed 9 of them, your 10th one could reach a payout and get a payout to more than cover the losses on the 9 that you lost. So that's why people trade prop firms, and that's why the churn and burn method is so popular among a lot of people who are trading props. They just try to brute force their way to passing, you know? So they're definitely worth it. There's some very good advantages to trading props. There's also some very good advantages to having your own live account. If you're new to trading, prop firms are a great way to learn with very limited risk. I haven't taken, by the way, speaking of my live brokerage account, my Iron Beam account, I haven't showed you guys that because I haven't traded it at all this week. I've been so busy at work. My little $200 micro brokerage account, I haven't traded it at all. So there's nothing to show on that right now. I'm an average dude, props have paid me. I'm an average dude and props have paid me 100%. I can get a $20 Apex eval with the possibility of making so much more. Yeah. So Apex, you know, that's why a lot of people like Apex, because you can spend 20 bucks. If you pass, then you have to pay an activation fee, and then you're trading. If you pass and you pay the activation fee, they give you an account with the intraday trailing drawdown, which means if you're in a trade and your trade goes green into profit, the drawdown moves with your trade live. Even before you take profit, that drawdown is trailing up with you while your unrealized profit is moving. It's very, 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 the Apex accounts are the most difficult accounts to pass and get payouts on. The new prop scoring website that's about to come out, the mathematical formulas that we use to rank how easy or hard it is, how difficult certain accounts are, all of the Apex accounts are the hardest to pass. Lano Bossed Up says, what's your most recommended one? My most recommended firm right now would be either My Funded Futures or Lucid. TPT is very popular in this community with people, but you run into the same problem with the intraday drawdown when you're funded. But they are better, they are a little easier to pass, and once you do get funded, you have better payouts. There's no like the rules are very clear. If you're eligible for a payout, it gets approved and you get paid out. So that's why a lot of people like TPT. For me, Funded Next, My Funded Futures, Lucid are my favorite to trade right now. Churn and burn is when people, let's say people have, a set budget. Let's just say a random number. Let's say people have $1,000 a month to spend on prop firm account. Churn and burn is they go buy $1,000 worth of evaluations. So however many they can buy. If it's Apex and they're spending 20 bucks, how many can you buy with $20? Somebody do the math. My brain is so tired right now, but they'll buy a crap ton of accounts. And then when the market opens, they long as soon as the market opens with one account. And if it busts down here, they long again, and then they long again, and then they long again, and then they long again. And eventually, one or two of those accounts are gonna get a bounce like this, and they're gonna pass in one day. They might blow up 20 accounts on the way down, but 5 of them or 10 of them will pass on that one bounce. They're just full porting. There's no trading plan. They're just churning through as many accounts as they can to get to the funded stage. And then they do the same thing on the funded account. They wait, they churn through as many evals until they get 20 passed. So spin, 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 get 10 passed. Spin, 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 get 5 passed. Spin, 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 get 5 more passed until they have 20. And then they do the same thing once they're all funded. They start with those 20, they long until somewhere in those 20, one of those accounts is gonna rip and get them well past their buffer to a payout. And that payout will be big enough to cover all of that. They take the payout, they close the account, they take all that money, and they buy all new accounts and they start the process over. That's churn and burn. The easiest to pass, My Funded Futures, Flex, Lucid Flex, very easy to pass. They have very good rules. Funded Next have good accounts that are easy to pass. Some of them are 1 day to pass. Like the Funded Next Rapids are 1 day to pass. And then the Rapids are still end of day drawdown. That's the nice thing about Funded Next is they're rapid accounts. You can pass in 1 day. You can trade for 3 days after that with 40% consistency and get a payout. with end of day drawdown. So Funded Next may be maybe the top recommendation for easiest. They're just not the cheapest. Lucid and My Funded Futures currently, I think, have the cheapest and easiest to pass. And all of these questions that you're asking are great questions. And the best part about it is, like, all of these questions are going to get answered when that new prop scoring, you're going to be able to go to that prop scoring website every single day, and you're going to be able to filter by cost. You're going to be able to filter by prop score. You're going to be able to filter by the account score. You're going to be able to filter by your trading stats, like how you trade. Are you like is your risk to reward, are you like a 1 to 4 risk to reward, so you don't win very many trades, but when you win big? Or are you more of a scalper with like a negative risk to reward, like you're risking 1 but you're only trying to make like half, right? So depending on how you trade and your win percentage of how many times you can pass an eval, how many accounts does it take before you pass an eval, like what those stats are, you can put all that information into this new website, and it's going to spit out, this is the firm that you need to go with this account. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to be able to demonstrate and use that with you guys. Broadson Swift says, crazy enough, I passed an Apex and blew the funded, but now trying MFF eval and taking a while. Yeah, I mean, so I've talked a little bit about how I kind of approach my prop firm strategy with evals. I always like to have 4 or 5 going. I always have a couple that I trade conservatively just to try to get base hits, and then I always have a couple that I'm going to trade larger position sizes on to try to pass it quickly. There's no time limit to pass, but how many times have you spent trading an eval cautiously, taking your time, getting it over the finish line, and you have all of this time invested, and then you get a funded account and you blow it in 2 days, right? So no one likes to just spend a ton of time inside of an eval. So I have a double approach. I have a couple that I'm going to trade aggressively to try to pass quickly, and then I'm going to have a couple, because I know on those, the ones that I'm going to trade more aggressively, I'm probably going to swing and miss more often, right? I'm going to have more breaches on those. I'm going to blow those up more often. But I'm also going to hit a home run on some of them, and I'm going to get them funded quickly and get to the process of the payout faster. But at the same time, I'm always going to have a couple that I am baby stepping. And basically what I'm trying to do is to always have a steady supply of evals and a steady supply of funded accounts going at the same time. And I'm demonstrating that from the beginning right now. I don't have any funded accounts that I'm working with. When I found out in January that I was going to be one of the streamers, I told Matt that I wanted just to demonstrate the journey from beginning to end, from having no evals, no funded accounts, to getting payouts, and how I do it. So I don't have any more funded accounts right now. I got rid of them all in late January, early February, and then I waited until the stream started last week. I didn't trade for like the first 2 weeks of February because I just wanted to save this process so we could do it all together. My Funded Futures will rebuild. Yeah, I think they do. I think, isn't one of them though, is every account a rebuild, or do they have an account now that is just a one-time no rebuild account? I can't remember on My Funded Futures. So there is, I guess that is true with My Funded Futures. You don't have a time limit to pass, but if you don't pass within the month that you bought, you will get rebuild when that date comes back around. Bash's Live says, Darb, I will say seeing micro trades feels great because I'd be trying to have a huge day like Matt, but I also do 25K, so it's too risky. Yeah, guys, look, the way Matt trades his live account challenge, that when he's doing his 100K to million, you cannot trade props like that. We don't have the position size and the liquid, like we don't have the account size to do that. We don't have the drawdown to work with that he does. So he can He can build a position long as the market's dropping that we could never survive in the prop world. So, and you'll see him post, you know, every day he posts, you know, 50K day, 70K day. He does it all the time. And it's so inspiring to see, and it's fun to watch, right? Like, it's so fun to watch that happen. But you can't trade props the way he trades his live account in the mornings. And he even tells you that. Like, that's not like a hidden secret. Like, he tells you. And he doesn't trade his prop firms like that either. The prop accounts that he trades, he doesn't do that either. He trades them differently than his live account. Ban Carey says, what is the orange and green line on your charts? The orange and green lines on our charts that you see here on the NQ, right here you see dynamic HP. HP stands for hedge pressure. And you see dynamic MHP, monthly hedge pressure. These are overnight levels that the Rocket Scooter platform has identified before the market opened, that we could anticipate there being high amounts of volume when we reach them. And you can see the highest volume we've had all night is when we hit HP both times. There's been no higher volume than when we get to those levels. We identified the Rocket Scooter platform identifies where the highest, where the dealers are going to be in the market when price gets there. So this is a weekly hedge pressure line. The HP, the blue line or green is weekly hedge pressure, and MHP is monthly hedge pressure.
Matt says, hey, you've got 1 hour to claim your prize. Pickles barking, woof, woof, better hurry, guys.
They rebill until you get funded. Okay, that's right, Dave. Thanks for that. Trade of 8 versus Ninja Trader. I like Trade of 8 better than Ninja Trader. Ninja Trader feels a little clunky to me. It's still great. Like, I've used it before, but I would much rather use Trade of 8 or Trading View. But it's all right. What's up, Chung? What's going on, man? Welcome in, buddy. Hit that like button. We're at 292 likes. Guys, come on. 8 more likes to get to 300 likes. Let's go. We can get there. We can for sure get there. Let's go. We got 20 more minutes until the night shift clocks out, and I tuck you all in. You're welcome. Absolutely, Ben Carey. You can ask any questions anytime. I may not have the perfect answer for you, but I'll answer them if I can. If not, I'll point you in the right direction. Oh, we're not doing a giveaway. I need to get that off of there. Where's mine?
Well, the charts went silent in the midday.
I like this song. $293. 7 more likes. 7 more likes. Come on, guys. I know that there's 7 people watching right now that haven't hit that like button. Help us out. 295. We need 5 more likes. Come on. Let's go. Let's get it. 5 more likes, y'all. We can get to 300. We can get to 300 likes. Help us grow this channel. You want this spot to grow? You want to convince Matt to keep me on the team? We got to get those likes up. 302. Let's go. GG's. Let's go, baby. Woo. It's a party. Like your birthday. Sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. Let's go. 302 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Chat. That's what I'm talking about. Woo. Let's go. One step at a time. One step at a time. Come on. Wave Chappelle caught a silver short. Good for you, buddy. I'm so grateful for you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I know you probably get tired of hearing me say this, but thank you. I truly am humbled that you guys show up and spend your evenings here with me. There's so many other things you could be doing. with your time. And the fact that you, every night this last week that we've been here, every single night, you guys have shown up and supported the channel. And it truly does mean the world to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't wait to get these accounts passed and start working on some funded accounts, get some payouts going in here. I know ultimately when people are dropping around YouTube at night and they're looking at live trading, most people are just looking to see who's taking a trade and can I copy them. I don't know, I've said this before, I need to say it more often. I don't know how often you're gonna trade when you watch the stream, but it really is my hope that we all become better traders because you watch the stream. I hope I become a better trader while I'm streaming, and I like having the accountability of you guys watching and having all these eyeballs on me. It definitely puts a certain level of accountability that I stick to my guns and do what I say I'm going to do, and not just, you know, just jump into any kind of random trade because there's no one here holding me accountable. So for me, it's good to have the accountability. Trading is so lonely. It's just a game of isolation, and to be able to get to do this with you guys is pretty cool. It's pretty freaking cool, man. Patachan says it's 4 a.m. almost here in Spain, but I fly to Tokyo tomorrow. So glad to have your company. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for being here with us, and thanks for being part of the community. Drop Homestead, you already got some funded accounts. GG's. I'm not going to try and short. I'm not going to try and buy. I am going to wait for MHP. I think I'm going to put a bracket order down here tonight. I'm going to set a little, I'm going to set my little, I'm going to set up my little bracket tool. Something like this. I think that's what I would be looking for tonight if I set up a bracket order. Wait for the London session to kick in. See if we can sell off a little bit more down to MHP. So do something like this. I think that's what I would be looking for tonight. Get in right here. Stop about 40 points lower. Try to run it back up to MHP for 60 points. That'd be a fun little green, a little green number to wake up to in the morning, don't you think? Anybody ever tell me I look like Jimmy Johnson? I don't even know if I know, like the old Dallas Cowboys football coach. That's the only Jimmy Johnson I know. Who are you talking about? You think I look like this guy? I don't think I look that old, man. The NASCAR driver? All right, hold on. Driver, Jimmy Johnson. Let me see. Let me see if I can find pictures of Jimmy Johnson. I don't know. What do y'all think? Jimmy Johnson, NASCAR driver? I don't think he's as good looking as I am. A shaved Jimmy Johnson, maybe? Hey, if I grew my beard out, it would be grayer and whiter than his. I would definitely look older. If he shaved, okay, more Sean Ryan. Who's Sean Ryan? Oh, like the podcaster guy? That Sean Ryan? This guy? Dude, he has a very round, kind of like, I don't want to say like fat face. I don't think I look like Sean Ryan at all. I look like Jesus. What's the backtesting say about bracket ordering those zones? I don't have any backtesting order. I don't typically trade at night. I don't typically set bracket orders, but this one's very tempting. It looks so juicy. You got DD band. Only 6% of days, I think, or 8% of days closes outside of the DD band. So this would be a very strong level. There would have to be massive selling pressure to break through HP, break through MHP, break through the DD band and overshoot like that. Not that it can't happen. It can totally happen. I'm just saying this is where you would expect the bounce to happen tonight, heading into tomorrow. This is TradingView, the platform that you're watching all my charts on right here. Lower DD band on NQ is 25,209 and ES lower DD band is 6909. The ES DD band is a lot further underneath the dynamic MHP level than the NQ is. I would definitely not be trying to push a button right here, guys. There's just no reason for me to just try to be getting into any kind of position. Fraser says, I've done it in the past and woke up to profit. Set profit is 40 points in Q and stop at 40. Yeah, 1-to-1. Definitely not financial advice. This is purely for entertainment purposes. But yeah, I mean, you know where the levels are. You know statistically that you get bounces at those levels, you get reactions at those levels. It makes sense to me. Like I like the logic behind it, and because I've been trading Rocket Scooter now for so many months, like yeah, it makes total sense. I would be willing to take that risk, I guess is what I would say. About 10 more minutes, guys, and then I'll tuck y'all in. Night shift will clock out, and Daddy Brad will tuck you all in. Stick around for that. It's fun. It's become already, even just within a week, it's become a night shift tradition. The song is just so freaking awesome. And then just getting to say goodnight to each and every one of you is really a highlight for me as well. So we'll do it in about 10 more minutes, all right? 10 more minutes for the nightly tuck-in. See you, Boomer. Have a great one, buddy. Well, the historical data of those zones, we don't have the backtesting data. We do have inside Discord. There are people in our community. I'd have to go dig around and find it. I should probably have it pulled up and ready to go for questions like this. But there are people who have done the statistical analysis on, like if price opens above these levels, the HP and MHP, the percentage of time it closes above those levels. If price opens inside DD bands, how often it closes inside the DD bands. If price is in a bear zone or bull zone, all those kinds of things. We have statistics in the Rocket Scooter community for all of that. No, our giveaways are done for the night. I was just trying to get to 300 likes because it's a great round number. We usually average concurrent viewers, between 300 and 400, and just to get those likes up, it helps with just the engagement in the community, and it helps the algorithm kind of pick us up and put us into other people's feeds. So I think one of the reasons we may have a little bit more of a slower organic growth is because when people tune in, they're looking for people to say, get long here, get short here, do this now, push a button now. I'm gonna push this button now. I'm gonna push this button now, because they're just addicted to trading. They're addicted to the dopamine rush of being in a trade. They can't stand to not be trading. And so they jump from stream to stream, live stream to live stream at night, because they're just looking for a dopamine hit and trying to get someone to tell them, should I go long? Should I go short? Should I go long? Should I go short? That's all they're doing. And here at Rocket Scooter, that's not the way we trade. So we're gonna have growth, but it's gonna be organic growth. When people get burned out and they get tired of doing that, they stop in and they watch the stream for a little bit and they hear us talk about HP and MHP and DD bands and yellow lines and red lines and bear zones and bull zones. They hear us talk about position management. They hear us talk about trade management. They hear us talk about trading psychology. But you got to stick around for a minute to get to understand why that's happening. And it's typically the people that come in and stick around are the ones that are burned out. They're beat up. They've breached account after account after account. Maybe even that night they've jumped around from YouTube stream to YouTube stream, and they blew up account after account. And then they stop in here and they see a community of people helping each other, listening to some great music, having a good time, but also being wise and smart about the trading plan for the session that they're in. So that's one of the things that really attracted me and has kept me around Rocket Scooter so much. The chat, the people in our chat, the people in our Discord chat are super helpful. They're very smart. We just don't have a lot of churn and burn people in this community. We have traders in this community. We have people who are serious about this craft. The Rocket Scooter community is full of traders, not gamblers, not degens. And a lot of people that flip around from YouTube channel to YouTube channel are gamblers and degens, just looking for a hit, looking for that dopamine hit, looking for someone to just tell them to push a button. And we're not going to do that. You're not going to find that here. It's not going to happen. Banatech, my typical position size. So if you were here a little earlier, I was talking about how I like to manage my funded account or my evaluations and funded accounts. So if it's one of the evals that I want to trade more aggressively and try to pass faster, I would trade with like 4 to 5 micros. And if it's an account that I'm gonna want to try to just kind of base hit, baby step my way to passing or to get to a payout, I'm gonna use 1 to 2 micros, maybe 3, but never 4 or 5. Never like 4 or 5. You're never on these small accounts. I'm never gonna trade a mini. It just doesn't make any sense. That's pure gambling. Absolutely pure gambling, and the quickest way to blow up. Super fast. Trading minis on $1,000 drawdown doesn't make any sense at all.
What? Matt's doing a giveaway again. Every single
Jay Woods says, I just like to tune in whilst trading. Great show to have and engage with. Cheers, Darb. Thanks, Jay Woods. I really appreciate it. I think there's a lot of people that probably just tune in. They're not in the chat. I mean, we don't have 300 people chatting, but we typically have about 300 people at our peak. We're closing down, and so the numbers are starting to drop here, but most people probably just like to hang out and see what's going on. JB says, fun hiding out. Yeah, I'm grateful for all the lurkers, man. You guys are part of you're part of the fam. The typical time it takes to pass, I don't really have one. Sometimes it's 2 days, sometimes it's 2 weeks. I just trade the setups that I get that work, that I feel like I have my edge in. I trade those setups as often as they come around. Sometimes they come around a lot and I can pass quickly, and other times they don't come around very often and it takes me a little bit longer. Montgomery Edwards just got here. Yeah, we took a few trades tonight. We got some micro P&Ls over here on the screen. But yeah, Montgomery, we're not degen gamblers. If that's what you're looking for, not the stream, but if you're looking to become a good trader and someone who manages good positions and has a good trading plan, stick around. Glad you found us. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe channel. We're here every single night. Matt trades, the founder of this channel and inventor of Rocket Scooter. He trades every morning from pre-New York Open all the way to lunch. He's currently doing a 100K live account, a 100K his own money, growing it to $1 million. He's sitting right around 450K right now. He's been doing that since January. So it's fun to watch. And then Neon is in the afternoon all the way to market close. And then I'm here every single night that the market is open as well. So welcome in, welcome in. Do you find 20K are easier to pass while you're trading them? So they're a little bit easier to pass in the fact that the amount of drawdown that you have to the amount of take profit you have is almost 1-to-1. So you have $1,000 of drawdown and you only have to make $1,250. So that's 1 to 1.25, right? The 50Ks, you get more drawdown, you get $2,000 in drawdown, but you have to get to $3,000 in profit. So it's 1 to 1.5. And then the 100Ks are like 1 to 2. So the higher you go up, the bigger the difference is between the amount of drawdown you have and the amount of profit you have to make. Oh, sorry guys. The big part about understanding prop firms is that you've got to get to a point where you're like, that drawdown to profit target ratio is super important. And then also the cost. I don't have unlimited budget to buy evals. And so because I always want to have 4 or 5 going, I'm probably going to tend right now in my trading career, I'm going to tend to want to purchase the cheaper ones so that I can buy more of them and give myself more shots on goal with those accounts. Make sense? Oh, I've passed lots of evals, Dave. I just haven't passed one since I started streaming a week ago. I've passed a ton of evals. I've had a ton of payouts. But the static accounts are great too, yeah. And you may not be saying that to me. You may be speaking to someone in the chat, but yeah. All right, guys. It has been a fantastic night. Before I sign off and tuck you all in for the night, I do just want to say thank you so much. You mean the world to me. This community is fantastic. The chat, the stream, the people that show up in here are fantastic. The way you have supported me in this first week as we've broken new ground into the night shift session has blown me away. And I'm truly grateful for it. I'm truly humbled. And I hope that we continue to grow together. And it's time for our night shift clocking out. Time to tuck you all in. I hope you guys have a great evening. I hope you sleep well. Sweet dreams of green tonight. Christ for you. Thanks, Brad. So glad I found you this week. Thanks, buddy. Have a great night. Markello Noneto, thank you so much for being here. Have a great night. Sweet dreams, buddy. Duarte Machado, good night. Good night. Fraser, good night. Sleep well, my friend. Good night, Sanic. Thanks for being here, buddy. System, cheers, buddy. Thanks so much for being here. Spyro, good night. Ada Leaf, congrats on the account. Good night. Thanks for being here, Dave. It's been a pleasure as well. Good night, good night. Hi, Doc. Sleep tight. Tucking that in for us. Slacks, for the love of God, get some sleep, man. It's Burns. Thanks for being here. Good night. Naruto, good night. Thanks for being here. Drops Homestead, thanks for being here. Good night, man. Levi Jones, good night, my friend. Good night. Good night, handsome. Thanks for being here. Federico, good night, my brother. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you.
Sleep tight, sweet dreams of green tonight.
Adam, peace, buddy. Have a great night. Sweet dreams, bud.
Sweet dreams of green.
Hey, good night, Mindy. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams
Good night, Travis Homestead.
Good night, sleep tight, sweet dreams of green tonight. Night shift clocking
Good night, Levi Trades. Appreciate you, brother.